Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. With that, let's get out to venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Standing by with the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
What up, YouTube? Back again with another video. Man, what a crazy weekend. Yeah, I got that Mack news. The Mack truck. The Mack attack. I don't know what kind of nickname we're going to come from when it comes to Chicago. But geez, what a news, what a news, what a news. Now I just got to figure out how I'm going to use him on my defense in Madden. Well, it's going to be sure exciting watching him play. Sure is going to be exciting watching him play. That was just out of nowhere. I woke up, drove all the way to work, didn't even listen to the radio because I was listening to that new Eminem CD that just came out this weekend as well, that Kamikaze. That's crazy too. I get to work, and my phone's going off. Bang, 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 bang. I look at it, and it's alerts. Chicago Bears in the runnings for trade with the Raiders to get Mack. I'm like, what? Like, where did that come from? But, man, I'm sure excited to have him on the team because we sure do need pass rushers. I think I mentioned in my first video that I was like, I don't know where the Bears are going to get pass rush from. On the other side, opposite Akeem Hicks. And knowing that Floyd got injured during the preseason, it was more like, man, he injured his right hand in the Broncos game. I don't know how long he's going to be out. I don't know if he's going to start the season with a club on his hand. Who knows? Yeah, and then we haven't really seen Aaron Lynch play this year. He's been doing really well in my games in Madden, but I haven't seen him. I didn't see him on the preseason at all. And it's crazy because they changed his number to 99. They switched his number from 59 to 99. So they were gonna have him do pass rush. So it's strange. But Kahlil Mack is still keeping his number 52 number. So he's still going to be a linebacker. It's probably just going to use him as outside rusher, or I don't know. But he's rated 98 in Madden, like crazy. 98. Like, wow. Talk about an additional defense. And the defense was already good, but then they just made it 10 times better. So this is like where it gets all crazy. You just imagine the amount of times you're going to see Chicago play. I mean, people pick the Chicago Bears now to play defense now line with Kahlil Mack on the Bears defense. And all the bandwagon folks that have never used the team when the team was terrible, they're just going to now start coming out of the woodwork. Where's all the Chicago Bears Madden fans when the Bears were terrible? They were nowhere to be found. This is the reason why I use my team. Because I know eventually one day they're going to get better. And when they get better, stay off my team. All these like Jacksonville Jaguars fans that came out of nowhere when the Jaguars defense started getting better. You know what I mean? I remember the years ago in Madden when everybody was picking San Francisco because they had that defense. Seahawks the same way. I haven't seen Seahawks this year at all because they're kind of terrible now. There's no more Legion of Boom. Everybody just kind of abandoned the team. It's just like, but you know, like I said, it's just the way people play Madden. They use it as a video game, so they're gonna pick all the powerful teams and play with the powerful teams. But a lot of times they don't even understand the concepts of like football. So it's hard to you can't even use a team that's really, really good when you don't even understand football. And this guy right here, all he played on defense is just cover 3. And I was so, after a while I was getting like kind of agitated because there are certain plays that just beat cover 3. Not because it's some type of glitch, it's just because the way you run routes against that formation, you're supposed to get open. And right here I was kind of trying some things to try to get around it, and I just couldn't get around in my first 2 drives. Although I was stopping him on defense, I couldn't get around this cover 3 till later on in the game, and I'm going to show you that later. So right here he's trying to move the ball, see if he can score. You know, go half. He started switching it up and come out with this run play. So you know, I log into Madden again too this morning, and I see a roster update. I'm thinking like, oh, we got Akeem Hicks in the team. So I go through the roster and he's nowhere to be found. So I guess we have to wait till the Thursday roster update for him to get on there. And I can't wait, man. But it's just terrible because like Thursday comes around, I'm like almost done with Madden for this week. because I got to turn around and start going back to work Friday. So I'm not really going to get to use them until after the season starts on Monday. But man, am I excited! I'm excited for the season, and I'm excited for Madden. You know, now I got 3 solid linebackers. I got Smith, Roquan Smith. I got Danny Trevathan. Then you got Mack Truck, Kahlil Mack. I got Aaron Lynch. I don't even know how I'm going to use Aaron Lynch now with Mack on the field. It's like, that's the reason why it's terrible when you play like 5-minute quarters. You can't take advantage of your whole entire personnel because, you know, they don't get tired, so they're not going to come off the field. If it was, see, this is what I'm talking about. That's how you beat cover 3 right there. And if for some reason my receivers, or just in general, they have a hard time running that comeback route. That's how you beat cover 3. The underneath takes them and look at the over the top. That's how you get people out of it. But when they can't run those comeback routes effectively, it kills me being able to run cover 3 and, you know, cover 3 beaters because they can't do that comeback route right. I haven't been able to really hit that route except maybe once, really, this year. When I was doing my RNS, I think I hit one of it once, but man, that's why I haven't been throwing it a lot. That's how you beat cover 3. It's just simple. Look at that. I just beat it over here, but I got lucky because I threw it on the inside because he was playing me on the outside. But you know what I mean? But that's how you get people out of those formations. It's not anything glitchy. You just run routes into it. That's all you got to do to get them out of it. But then it's like, since I noticed that wasn't working, I went into the switch routes later. But I'll show you that again when we get to it. But yeah, man, it's like, how am I going to use Mack and just my entire defense? Because I know I like Krokowski just because when the team was terrible, he stepped in and he filled in for me, and he's always been playing good. So we got Krokowski on the far left, then you got Smith, and then you got Trevathan. You know what I mean? And it's when you come around to the other side, I don't want to put Mack on the line because I have Floyd playing on the left side of the field on the line. And I got Himmix playing on the right, and I got Goldman playing in the middle. Then you got the Aaron Lynch spot, which is like Aaron Lynch has been doing so well, and that would be the spot that Mack plays. You get what I mean? So he leaves me in a bind, and you know, it's like I don't know what to do yet. It's like you just have so many weapons now. It's like, oh, what to do with all these weapons? How do I deploy all these weapons on the field? So you know, it leaves me in a really, really interesting dilemma. It's like, I know I definitely want to have Mack. I gotta see his ratings because you know, he plays for the Raiders, so I don't go check other teams' ratings on their superstars. I only look in-depth ratings of the Chicago Bears because that's who I use. I want to understand my team, so I look at my ratings. So now, when he comes into the Bears, I have to go look at his rating and see how his zone coverage is. But I really want him because I know the reason why he gets all the recognition that he gets is because of his pass rushing abilities, and that's where I want him. I want him on the line. I want him putting like heat on the quarterback. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice somebody. Either like, man. It's just the guys I have been playing so well. Like Floyd's been playing so well, and Lynch has been playing so well. And I like Krokowski. I just like him. I like the way he plays. I like him in coverage, in zone coverage. So it leaves me in a bind in terms of like how do I deploy them on here. And that's what I'm talking about. Like I said earlier about 5-minute quarters. Your players don't get tired like you probably might do in like CFM, so you can like sub them in and out. So you actually like use your entire roster. On 5-minute quarters, it's kind of like you set your defense and you go because they don't get tired. So like you have to sacrifice some players on the team because of that. And I'm like, you're not going to see somebody on the field. Like somebody's going to have to sit. Max is going to be on the field. It's between like Aaron Lynch, and as the season progresses and how they start, doing the roster updates up and down on the roster numbers, and he's going, Aaron Lynch. It's looking bad for him right now. I don't even know what they're going to do with him in real life because, like I said, he hasn't played. He didn't play in any of the preseason games. Although we did keep him on the 53-man roster. I just don't understand why I didn't see him on the field during the season. I don't know what's going on. So, I just didn't see him. Maybe he did play, but I don't remember seeing him on the field, really. So, that's my dilemma now when I go online. Mack is playing, that's for sure. He's playing, and he's going after the quarterback. My thing is just, I just look at it. There he goes right there, Aaron Lynch. It's like I like the way he came on. He was like my Mack on this team. And you guys saw the videos that I posted earlier. Him and Smith just dominating. They were causing mayhem. But I do know when I want to blitz sometimes from the outside, he's slow in blitzing. That's why I have him rushing the quarterback because he's slow. He can't play coverage. So that's the position Mack is going to have to take over. He's going to play on that part, and he's just going to have to live it that way. And man, Lynch is just going to have to sit, man. He's going to have to sit the season unless something happens during the regular season. Maybe somebody get hurt and I pull him back in, but for right now, he's just going to have to sit. So back to this guy. And he just played cover 3 all game, and I was kind of getting like irritated by it because, like I said, he has fast corners, so I can't launch balls deep over him. And he's been playing a lot of off coverage against my guy on the outside. And there he goes, he's playing his cover 3 again. It's a good tactic. If he knows I'm going to run, he just spreads out his linebackers. He doesn't want to pass, he brings him in, and he just rushes. So I had to find ways now to get around his cover 3. By running the ball on the outside right here. I know I'm going to get out to where he didn't move his line, but I got 2 guys pulling right here. So let's see if we can pull to the outside. Follow my blockers. I didn't follow them that time because they got the outside on me. But here's where I started figuring out, alright, oh, look at that. I see something. That linebacker 52 didn't go out against Gabriel, I mean. So that's what I'm looking for right here. He's not going to go out. He's just going to stay right there. There go Gabriel upfield. So I'm like, all right, got a way around his cover 3 defense with the switch routes. So I should have ran into the wider side of the field here. Probably have more room. But he sees he tries to go over there and cover it. And I caught it, but I caught it out of bounds. At least I know it's there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and switch my formations. And I'm going to see, this is the reason why I always used to use RNS, is because when you come out and spread right here in the regular playbook, the second receiver in the slot, they put a tight end in this place, and you can't switch to a wide receiver. It always has to be a tight end. So it doesn't really matter, because like I said, he has a mismatch on the inside. I'm going to take Ramsey and put him on the inside, and then take my Burton and run my Burton on the wheel on the outside. He got open. I just didn't have enough time, and he sacked me. But I know it's there, and I know he's not going to switch out of cover 3. So there he goes again. So I'm just going to call the same play again. And like I said, I just need time in the pocket. My tight end's going to beat that linebacker, so I don't think he knows it's coming, but he's about to get a huge surprise here for a touchdown. So here we go. Like I said, I just need time in the pocket. Give me time, and this is a touchdown on the outside. He doesn't even know what's about to happen. Too late, my friend. Too late. Touchdown. So that's one way to beat cover 3. If you ever run to it online, I'm just trying to make it a 7-point game here in case he scores. Although I don't really think he's going to do much on offense. When he scored that touchdown, it was more like he switched up his. You see, that's what I mean. You switch up your offense and you can throw your opponent off guard. But when you want to come out and play the same offense, same defense all game, then you almost like say you leave yourself really, really predictable. And since I already know that run plays is coming this time around, I'm just going to stop it. Right here, he tries to run this drag here. And I knew it was coming, so pick it off this time. You know what I mean? Like, they're just too predictable. How you run the same exact kind of play twice? Like, come on. Or you thought the first time was a joke? Like, come on, dude. So I'm going to try to increase the score here. Finally, gave me a good block on the outside. I'm trying to run this play for a long time. The fullback always, never blocks. So he's going to jump outside, but I'm going to cut it back inside. What are you going to touchdown? 21-7. So yeah, man, makes for an interesting season for the Bears, to say the least. I'm not saying we're going to freaking Super Bowl or anything, but we went from a top 10 defense last year. Like, we're definitely going to be amongst, inside the top 10, maybe 6, 7, maybe 5. I mean, he really improves the defense in terms of pass rushing. And then we're playing Aaron Rodgers on Sunday night. Woo-wee! That just makes that game 10 times more interesting. So I hope they use him. I'm just going to watch how they use him, and I'll try to use how they use him in Madden. That's kind of what I do. I haven't seen really the full array of Nagy's offense. So I'll watch the game this Sunday and try to implement some of the stuff that they do to my game. So right here, I turn him over on downs, and there he goes. I'm going to finally hit him up deep here. Look at the way he's lined up against Robinson. And he's just like, you know what? We're going to let him play man-to-man Robinson on the outside. I'm like, really? That's what you want to do? All right, Robinson, take him deep. And he's playing me. See how he's playing me to the inside? That's the advantage I'm using. Jumps outside. Robinson beats him outside. Give him a touch pass. L1 and the throw button to throw the ball to the end zone. We'll just throw it in the end zone to a space and let Robinson do what Robinson does. And he beats Ramsey because of his alignment. And that's it, man. He can't take it anymore, and he goes and he quits. But yeah, man, the Mack truck, the Mack attack's coming. I'm excited. Alright, guys, until the next video, I'll holler at you dudes later. Alright, then. 1.